Hello students, so this is the first video lecture of class 6th chapter 13 electricity and circuits. This is of science and we are going to start with electricity. So you have heard this term electricity in your day to day life, but here we would be starting with electric current. So first of all, electricity, electric current, okay, power stations, these are the terms you should be aware of. Like if we talk about electricity, so this electricity is generated in power stations and brought to our houses through wires. Okay, so electricity, or electric current you see in different appliances in your surrounding, in your houses, in your everywhere. Since the development is taking place nowadays at a very fast pace, you should aware of it, and you would be aware. Obviously, you would be knowing that each and every, starting from your smallest thing, that is the Bluetooth, to the biggest thing involving the vehicles or airplanes and the computers, mega computers, all are using electricity. Okay, so this electricity or electric current, so the ones which is reaching to your house is generated at power stations, okay, and is reaching to your house through wires. So you have observed wires. In fact, when you are moving through the roads, certain roads are having some big towers, okay, so that all thing you are aware. Okay, so power stations would be supplying us electricity for our house appliances to work. Okay, but in case if I talk about some appliances which are using electric current but do not require electricity from power stations. Obviously, your big appliances like suppose we start with washing machine, refrigerator, your fans, tube lights, all would be requiring electricity. This electricity is coming through wires from power stations. But there are some appliances which are not dependent on the electricity which is provided by power stations. Like for example, in the textbook they have given the example of electric torch. Similarly, if we talk about remote from which you are not controlling yourself or your any other family member, but with this remote you are controlling the channel which you want to see on the television. Okay, so or by you are using a keyboard. So if your keyboard is since I said the development is taking at very fast pace, so nowadays there is a USB drive for connecting the wireless keyboard, wireless mouse. So so that keyboard you would be inserting cell. So the cell is providing the power to keyboard to work and make your work done on the monitor. But or else we can talk about the remote which you are using for changing the channel or on and switching off the television. So these remotes, the keyboard in which you are inserting the cell, they are getting the power from that cell and they work according ourselves. But in case these remotes or the appliances which are using cell or any other source, they are not dependent on the electricity which is coming from power station. So there are certain appliances, big appliances which are dependent for electricity on power stations, but there are some appliances, okay, which requires some electric cells or any other source which can provide electrical energy, which we will be discussing just now in few moments. So here we now talk about electric torch. Okay, we got that the big appliances like tube light, fan, washing machine, refrigerator would require electricity from power stations. But let us start with small appliances. Okay, your Bluetooth, which is another small substance, would require electricity, but if you have observed, you would be charging with a charging pin, and this charging pin is getting the electricity from where? From the your generator, and this generator is getting from power station ultimately. When what is generator? Okay, so have you observed that some out of your house, around your in your compound area or veranda area, there would be some space where there is a generator placed, or where the a person regularly comes and check your meter. In the layman language we say meter. It checks and calculates accordingly how much you have used your electricity. Now these days, here online classes are going on. You are at home always day, so you have observed that your electricity bill has been increased, than the usual cases. Okay, because you are at home, you would be watching TV. Nowadays, not TV, ma'am, what is TV? Nowadays, there are smart TV. Okay, you are using your mobile phones all day. You would be using your laptops for watching, different series, ma'am, Netflix, Prime Video, no problem. But ma'am, we are simultaneously studying. So let us focus on here. So I was saying that when you observe that meter, okay, so that is generator that is providing you ultimately the power. Okay, so okay, now we come down to the small appliances like electric torch, which is not using electricity, which is coming from power stations. Okay, in case if I talk about electric torch, see, I have tried to draw the diagram which is given in your textbook also. In case if you are not getting this, you can simultaneously by hearing me open your textbook, open chapter number 13, living science. Okay, I am talking about textbook, which living science. Okay, chapter 13, electricity and circuits. In that you observe the diagram of torch, or you can simultaneously observe here. So this electric torch, first of all, when this is the switch. You turn on, off, on, off, on, off. Okay. When the switch is on, this electric cells, these are the two electric cells, these are placed inside the torch. Obviously, if the cell would be there, then only the electric appliance would work. Okay, I have already inserted the cells. I am trying to slide the switch to make it in the mode of on. So when the torch gets on, what happens? How do you come to know whether it is working or not? You would be observing here. Okay, so this lines which I have made, you in your drawing or craft period, whenever the festival periods arrive, usually it is seen that your teacher has to draw on the theme of Diwali. If it is Uttarayan, draw on the theme of Uttarayan. So we come down to Diwali. Okay, so in case if I talk about Diwali, what happens now? If your teacher asks to draw on Diwali, festival Diwali, so what you will be drawing? First of all, the first thing that comes in your mind, Diwali, Deepavali, then means you would be drawing diya. Okay, if you would be drawing diya, you won't be, drawing like this. You would be doing like this. Tick, 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 tick. What does this show? This shows, the lines which you have drawn, this shows that your diya is lighting. How would you able to show here light? You won't be making a circuit, placing a LED bulb and making your madam show that this is the diya. No, you would be drawing these lines to show that this is lighted. So this is the way you make it, make the person aware by diagrammatic view. Okay, so this is very important. This is not a funny thing, but this is important to make aware. Okay, to whichever person you want to show, to make aware that this is lighted. Right now this is in on mode, so therefore the bulb is in lighted mode. Okay, in case here if we talk about bulb, this is the bulb, this is lighted. When you turn switch on, if you keep the torch in on mode for a long time, what happens would be, after some time when you place your finger on any part of your body here, you would be feeling some heat, some sort of heat. So that means what? That the cells are giving electrical energy. This electrical energy gets converted into heat and light energy. You are able to see roshni, you are able to see light. So that light energy, light is a form of energy, heat is a form of energy. So whatever you are feeling is heat. Obviously you won't be able to see heat energy, you would be able to see light energy. Feeling of, you can feel light and feel heat energy. You can feel heat energy but cannot observe heat energy. you can observe light energy but cannot feel light energy. Okay, I put a cloth on your around your eyes, and switch on and off the light, and I would ask you to feel if the light is on or off. You won't be able to. You would be saying, ma'am is stupid, she is asking to feel something which cannot be felt. Similarly, light energy cannot be felt, but by observing, by seeing, you can get to know that yes, the light is on, yes, the light is off. Okay, we move on to next. There is another part, that is the reflector in the bulb itself. Okay, this is not of your use in terms, in here. During this stage, you should know that in torch there is bulb, of course. Okay, next is slide switch, that means switch through which you can regulate whether you want to on or off. Do you think switch is so important in this torch? Yes, ma'am, obviously. Why? So you would be saying, ma'am, when we would be required, we would be making the torch on. When it is not required, you would be switching off. You would be switch makes you easy for whenever you are requiring the particular light energy, heat energy, then you would be using by putting the switch on, otherwise off. Okay, why to waste electrical energy? Okay, done. Switch. Then there is outer casting. Okay, so this outer casing, you can say. So this is the casing, outer body, which is majorly made up of plastic, fiber, etc., different materials, and these are the two electric cells. These are the two electric cells, and this is the source of electric cells are the source of electricity. Okay, done. Here, in case if I talk about what are the components of electric torch, when you observe electric torch, what are the important things? Do you see? So you say, ma'am, we see bulb. Okay. Are you able to? Yes, ma'am. Is the bulb lighted? Yes, ma'am. Okay. If we talk about electric cells, are you able to see electric cells? Yes, ma'am. How many? 2, ma'am. Okay. 1, 2. 2 electric cells are there. Okay. Next, are you able to see switch? Yes, ma'am. With the help of this, we are, switching on, switching off the electric torch. Okay. So, are you able to know whether the switch is on or in off mode? How do you come to know in this diagrammatic portion? So, by observing these, that means these lines. This lines is showing that the bulb is enlightened mode. That means the switch is on. Okay. So by this, you can make the person aware in the diagrammatic view that the switch is on. Okay. So the switch is on. Now outer body, of course, that outer casing. Okay. Simple. Electric torch. इसमें क्या झंडे करना है? Okay, no problem. We move down to next. That is, bulb has 2 terminals and electric cells has 2 terminals. And what do we mean by terminals? Terminals are nothing. Here, this you can see. Can you identify what is this? Obviously bulb. Okay. If you are if my drawing is good enough, you would be able to identify. This is bulb. Okay. So there are 2 terminals. This is the metal case. This is the metal case. So this is one terminal, and this is the metal tip. This is the metal tip. So the bulb has 2 terminals through which the wire is connected. One wire is connected like this, one wire is connected like this. Okay, right now you remember just this thing, that in bulb there are 2 terminals, metal case and metal tip. Okay, you remember we would be, when we would be talking about electric circuits, we would be discussing in detail about this. There is another that is known as cell. So if you have observed the cell, it is something cylindrical like, I guess I am drawing, through which you can identify, yes, this is a cell. This is an electric cell. So there is a flat disc, metal disc, which is the negative terminal, and this is the bulged portion is the positive terminal. So there are 2 terminals in electric cells. Clear? Okay. Electric torch done. Now, there, in living science textbook they have given an activity to make your electric torch. You read this, is very easy. You try not to at home, but you try to understand how, if I supply you some of these LEDs and some paper clip, or all the components or the requirements which they are asking you, okay, for making the electric torch. If you are able to gather these things and try to make, it is very fun, and it shows that how switch is important. Okay, if you make a whole circuit by connecting wires, bulbs, switch in a perfect fashion, batteries, of course battery is very important, because it is the source of electricity. Battery, if battery won't be there, if any cell won't be there, how come the bulb would able to glow? Okay. Now we move down to next, that is electric current. Electric current. Okay, इसको current लग गया, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना. So electric current is flowing in the wires. So if you want to define what is electric current, is something that is flowing in wires, that is reaching from power station to our houses. So that something which is flowing is nothing but electric current. And this is I know. Okay, we move on to next, that is produce energy. Okay, so produce energy depends. If we talk about in case if we talk about torch, so it is giving heat and light energy. In case if I talk about refrigerator, it is giving cooling energy, है ना. Although the if you have observed, sometimes one of the side portion of the fridge gets hot, है ना, from when you touch from outside, and inner it is very cool enough, है ना. So here the electrical energy is used, the refrigerator is using to provide a cooling region. Okay, we moved on to next. If you want to think about any other electrical appliance like fan, so when you switch on, the fan moves and it gives us a good breeze, है ना. Okay, learning breeze. Okay, so your study room should contain such a kind of fan that would be providing you a learning breeze. You always be curious to learn about something, not only about bookish knowledge but anything. Today you come to know how to download an app. Ma'am, this is so easy. Okay, but I thought that you are in 6th standard, so you won't be knowing. If you are knowing, it is very much good enough. Ma'am, ये तो बच्चे को पता है. Okay, we moved on to the topic. So I was talking about fan. You switch off your switch on for the to make the fan move. It moves. Okay, it moves. So it is converting electrical energy into mechanical energy. It is rotating and it is providing you the breeze. Don't think about the term mechanical energy. It is doing it is rotating. So the electrical energy is converted into rotational energy and is trying to give you a must kind of breeze. Okay, we moved on to next. That was enough examples. So different kinds of energy it produces. If it is able to produce energy, that means it should have something. उसके पास energy होगी, then and only it would be able to give you the energy. So it is having electrical energy. Electric current is possessing electrical energy. When you use it, this electrical energy converts into different energy. It depends in which appliance you are using the electric current. As I said, in torch it converts into heat and light energy. That means electrical energy is converted into heat and light energy. In fan, the electrical energy is converted into rotational energy, through which it is giving you the breeze. Okay, now we move on to next, that is the electric current flows from positive terminal to negative terminal of the cell. Okay, so when you would be starting with electric circuits, and I know you would be 100% with enthusiastically you would be able to know about the terminals, okay, about the circuits, and then you would be able to come to know about these terminals in a perfect way. So if we talk about electric circuits, which is next topic, apart from this point, these 3 points should be clear to you regarding the electric current. But it is so easy. So I think I won't be able to make you revise these things. Okay, if you feel like to, you can rewind the video, you can check it out. and if not, so you proceed with me to electric circuits. Okay. In case if I talk about electric circuits, what is electric circuit? You are trying to say circuit. It is not circus. It is circuit. Okay. So that circuit is not Munna Bhai wala circuit. Okay. If we talk about electric circuit, this is the path of electric current flowing from positive terminal to negative terminal. You just now said, okay, this is the thing. Yes, this is the same thing. That's why I skipped here. We would be reaching to this again. But let me finish this portion of the battery, or you can say cell. Now, what is the difference between battery or cell? Reaching to this. See, when you take single cell. Okay, I have already drawn this here. I won't be wasting your much time. So, in case if I talk about here, if I ask you, what is this? Ma'am, a cell. You have already said. Okay. When I connect another, this. What is this? And this is another cell connected with the first one. Okay. Then what is this? So you would be saying, ma'am, are you playing with us? No, I am not. I am trying to make you pay your attention here that there are 3 cells you are observing. 1, 2, 3. So when one or more cells are arranged, one or more, no, 2 or more. Yes. 2 or more cells are arranged in a regular fashion, then you would be saying this not as a group of cells. In English grammar you study something known as collective nouns. Are you able to recall some of this? If I ask you, flower, a flower. When too many flowers are there, you would be saying bouquet. There is one book. When there are too many books arranged in a sack, you would be saying library. Ma'am, sack mein books arranged okay, library. For me it is library. Next, we moved on to cell. Similarly, when many cells are arranged in a regular fashion, in a connective fashion, then you would be saying it as battery. Not that, ma'am, a bunch of cells, a group of cells, a flock of cells. The collective noun for a single cell is battery. Okay, so this is the basic difference between battery and cell. Done? We moved on to next. If we talk about circuit, सर्किट का काम क्या है? मुन्ना भाई में सर्किट का काम क्या था? It was a best friend of Munna Bhai. He was helping him out. I guess enough. Okay. He was trying to safeguard his friendship, but here, what the circuit is doing is, is its move. If it allows the electric current to move through it, okay, because circuit is what? It is a path. एक रास्ता है. So if circuit allows, it would be moving, it would be allowing the electric current कि ठीक है चलो current तुम मेरे तरफ से मेरे path से जा सकते हो. If the circuit is allowing, then you can say that the circuit is closed or complete. The friendship is complete between which circuit and the electric current. If suppose circuit ने धोखा दिया, if the circuit won't allow the electric current to pass through itself. If the circuit is won't giving path, नहीं, current तू मेरे में से move नहीं कर सकता. If the circuit says like this, if it does not allow, then you can say the circuit is open or you can say broken. दिल टूट जाएगा ना धोखा देगा तो, है ना? So this is the same thing. If the circuit allows, it is closed, it is complete. ठीक है, friendship closed, done. Then in case if I talk about it does not allow, किसको अलाउ नहीं अलाउ कर रहा है? इसके पक्के दोस्त को. कौन है इसका पक्का दोस्त? इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. सो यू रिमेम्बर दिस, जो सर्किट है, इट इज ऑलवेज ऑफरिंग द पाथ टू इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, बट वंस इफ इट डज नॉट अलाउ द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट टू मूव थ्रू इटसेल्फ, if it gives dokha to electric current, then what happens? The circuit would get broken. ठीक है, would be said as open. Done? Okay. Now there are components which are involved to make a circuit. You do not worry, your concepts regarding circuit, electric current, different components of cell would be developing gradually as we move down from one stage to another. Okay, if there is a jug which is containing 3 liters of water, and I ask you to gulp it at once, all the 3 liter of water, would you be able to? Ma'am, what are you talking about? How can I am so chota bachcha. No problem. If I am pressurizing you, then too also you won't be able to. Similarly, I won't be pressurizing you to gulp all the knowledge at once. Okay, it would take time. Gradually you would be able to understand this. Okay, you are grasping very fast enough, you are so good enough. The small kids have very high grasping powers. Okay, so since you are able to download different apps from Play Store so easily, which we were not able to at our times, so you should aware that how much you are developed students, you are smart students. So with this smartness we move further, the components of circuit. So the components are bulbs, wires, cells, switch. Ma'am, bulb? Okay. So this is the symbol to represent bulb. Always to make a circuit you won't be drawing like this. Suppose किसी की drawing खराब हुई, फिर वो तो कुछ और ही बना लेगा, टीचर को कैसे समझ आएगा? तो to increase your work, to increase your work or to decrease your work, to decrease your work, to increase your efficiency, to increase your amount of work done in less time. So in less time, if you want to increase the work done, then you would be using the symbols. Symbols would make you easy to make the circuits instantly. And तो सर्किट बनाने के लिए कंपोनेंट्स चाहिए, दूसरे कंपोनेंट्स लेकर तुम उसको ज्वाइन करोगे तो सर्किट बनेगा. Yes, so first component is bulb. You can represent this bulb like this. Okay, if you want to on the bulb, what you will be doing? Okay, this is the lines. By this lines, you are making the person aware that in diagram I have made the bulb glown. If not, if you want to do not glow the bulb, you remove this. Okay, we move on to next. If we talk about wires, okay, so for connecting the different components of the circuit, you require wire. So for wire, we would simply require a line, pulse. This is how you can represent wire. If you want to represent cell, so in cell, how many terminals are there? 2 terminals. What were those? Positive and negative. In bulb, there were 2 terminals. These are the 2 terminals. One was metal case and one was metal, I guess you said tip. Correct. Metal tip. Okay, so metal case, metal tip we discussed. So here also you can represent 2 terminals of bulb. Apart from this, here this is wire. There are 2 terminals of cell. Okay. You say, if I ask you to choose positive and negative, what would you be choosing? If you are a naughty ones, you would be choosing negative. But most of you are Ram. So you would be using, okay, Ram Bhagwan, Shri Ram. So you would be choosing positive. If I ask you to choose positive or negative, I am not asking for terminal or anything. I am just saying, चुनो इसमें से दो में से, इन 2 में से चुनो. This is positive, this is negative. Most of you would be choosing positive, obviously, to remain positive, Okay. So here, since most of you choose positive, I would be giving this, बड़ा वाला terminal positive sign and this छोटा वाला terminal negative sign. ठीक है? ठीक है, अच्छाई के आगे बुराई टिक पाएगी नहीं, तो बुराई कैसी हो जाएगी? छोटी. अच्छाई कैसी हो जाएगी? बड़ी. So you have to remember. So in cell there are always 2 terminals. One is always big, another is small. So the big ones is Shri Ram is positive. The small one, you do not say Ravan. Ravan had only one vikar, only one, what we can say, negativity in him. That was ahankar, है ना? So that negativity के साथ वो छोटा हो गया. But there is one negativity and there is one positivity. So you have to always remember by default. So the big terminal is positive, small terminal is negative. Are you with me? Okay. If I ask you to make a battery, so how come you would be making a battery? Ma'am, a group of cells, collective noun, battery. So always a negative terminal is connected with a positive terminal. This positive, negative, this positive, negative. this positive negative, this positive negative. Done. So this is one cell having positive and negative terminal. This is another cell, 2, 3, 4, 5. ठीक है, एक बड़ी डंडी छोटी डंडी एक सेल, एक बड़ी डंडी छोटी डंडी दो सेल, एक बड़ी डंडी छोटी डंडी तीन सेल. This way you have to move. Are you with me? ठीक है. So this is the battery. This is showing battery. So group of cells is referred as battery. Okay. In case if I talk about switch, how would you represent switch? You would be observing, diagrams of components given in textbook also. They have given drawn a sachi wala switch. So I won't be able to, because if I would draw, you won't be able to understand, of course. Okay, so I have drawn directly the symbol. Here in case I have made you drawn the, the bulb which looks like this, the sachi wala bulb, and there is here the symbolic wala bulb. So here also I have drawn only the symbolic wala switch. So here this switch is in off mode right now. ठीक है, ये स्विच ऑफ है ना, तुम इसको ऐसे ऐसे करते हो ना, जैसे मान लो फिर तुम इसको ऐसे नीचे दबाते हो या ऐसे बाहर निकल जाए तो स्विच ऑन होता है ना. आई गेस यू आर गेटिंग मी. सो व्हेन यू वुड बी मेकिंग दिस स्ट्रेट लाइन, ठीक है, which is in at right now it is at some angle. When it comes at a horizontal position like this is in on mode. ठीक है, I guess you are able to see it clearly. So this was about switch, on, off mode. This is cell, this is the wire, means this single line would be representing wire, and this is the bulb. These are the components, and this is the circuit. This is one of the circuit. I would be drawing one big ones, different kind of circuits we would be practicing just after this. Okay, so here can you identify this component? You can take the reference of these things and you can identify this component. I would be counting 5. You guess this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you have correctly identified this component, and this is the bulb. And if you are calculated, you clap for yourself. Okay, we moved on to next. This, these are the connecting lines. So what do you think? What are these? What would be the component called this? Obviously it is wire. It is so easy. Okay. If we talk about this next, what is this? Is having badi dandi and choti dandi. Is having positive terminal and negative terminal. Yes, you guessed correct. It is a cell. And what is this? This is a switch. Okay. Is it in off mode or on mode? Right now it is in off mode. Okay. Okay. So this is simple knowledge, basic knowledge regarding electricity, electric current, electric torch. Also we talked about electric cell and bulb. There are two terminals. Then we talked about components of the circuit here. So in the next video lecture we would be discussing electric circuits in much more detail. Okay, I would be giving you different situations. You have to identify whether the circuit is working or not. Rest all we would be seeing in that. You attend that also, so you would get to know what I am trying to say, and then we would be directly moving to the next topic, okay, of this chapter, that is conductors and insulators. Okay, so for this, okay, we end this lecture today.